Hey y'all, Andy from Ant Panda. Yeah, so I know a lot of folks have been going to the channel and looking at my latest unboxing. I know everyone's been going to my channel and taking a look at the unboxing of Loot Crate's The Lord of the Rings. So another subscription service I've actually been doing is Retro Game Treasure. So if you don't know what Retro Game Treasure is, it's kind of like Loot Crate, except for the fact that it's retro games that you can outline what those games are that you want to receive. You go to the website and you outline exactly which particular retro games you're interested in, and every month they will send a random box of retro games for you to keep. And I more or less am kind of a Sega, I guess you could say, classic Sega fan. I love all the old-fashioned Sega handhelds, especially the Sega Game Gear and the Sega Nomad, as well as the Sega Dreamcast and of course Sega Genesis. So I'll leave a listing of kind of the games and stuff that I'm looking for below, as well as in a future video I'll actually include some information about my Sega Genesis collection, as well as Sega Game Gear collection that I'm focused on. So with this unboxing, which I have right here, which by the way, I always love these boxes because of the classic retro, treasure box look. How could you not? So in this, it's probably going to be mostly that. So let's go ahead and unbox it for you and take a look. And like I said, there's a few things about information about where to find them on here. Again, I'll leave it in the description down below for y'all to take a look. All right, and for starters, so we got a number of Sega games here, of course. Some good, some bad, which I expected. I didn't outline in the going to say no to any of them, so I expected to get some different ones. So I guess the first one here is Poker Pace Paul's Solitaire. So it's a classic solitaire poker game for Sega Game Gear. I probably will never play that. Oh wow, actually this is a pretty good one. This is an import of Shining Force for the Game Gear, which is pretty cool. I'll get you close in there so you take a look. I actually might check that out. I don't think I've ever played that. Now we're back to some other interesting ones. Wheel of Fortune for Sega Game Gear. And those three Sega Game Gear games I picked up in this. Let's see here. So we've got two Sega Genesis games. For everybody that's a Sega fans, their favorite is going to be Sonic 2 with Sonic and Tails. That's one of my favorites. And nice, Miss Pac-Man as well. I will say that seems to be all that I've gotten this month, which I think what's pretty cool in the highlight is the Shining Force import. A lot of times they'll send some imports and maybe even some sealed up games in the actual box with sometimes even instructions. In this one, it looks like this one was kind of the highlighted one. This one probably is the higher value, I think, out of all of them. Because normally I usually get like one sealed one, but I didn't get one this time, which is fine. But cool, I have to say I'm still very happy with these. I'm always happy when I get like old retro games like this. And in my area, like there are some places I can go to in pawn shops and stuff that I could probably find some nice pickups. But this is just kind of nice because it's a nice monthly, mystery and, kind of subscription that ensures that I do that. So I always enjoy getting one of these. The other one I heard about, also very similar to Retro Gaming Treasure, is the Video Games Monthly, I think. So I may actually start picking that up as well and just kind of comparing the two to see which ones are better. But still, overall, I'm pretty happy with this one. Excellent. So the one thing I'll highlight is I'm going to include kind of the collection I'm looking for in the description down below. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what your favorite Sega game that, kind of piques your interest. Going forward, I'm going to actually put in another video here pretty soon and highlight my entire Sega Game Gear and Genesis collection. And yeah, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you think. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.